Hello, my name is Hanat Rusembek from group CS 2101, and it is my assignment 1 and assignment 2 for Windows System Administration. In the first assignment, we should install our Windows Server 2022. For this, we will need a VirtualBox. Since I already had a VirtualBox, there is no need to install it again. As you can see in the picture, there is my VirtualBox and I already have a Ubuntu system on it. By clicking New, we should create our virtual machine. The first thing, we should give it a new name. For this, I choose Windows Server. After, we choose the type of virtual machine. For this, we choose Microsoft Windows. For a version, I choose Windows 2019 64-bit. As for a memory size, I give it 4 GB of RAM and created a new hard disk. After, in your VirtualBox, a new Windows Server 2022 will appear. After clicking Start, we should set up our Windows Server. For this, we should choose our ISO file that we downloaded from Microsoft Windows website. Then, by clicking Start, we should start our Windows system setup. All the steps are shown in my picture. For a language, I chose English, for the time Kazakhstan, and for keyboard US. After clicking Next, the next step is to select the operating system that you want. For this, I choose the Windows Server 2022 Data Center Evolution Desktop Experience. The next, accept the license terms you need. Firstly, you need to read all the license terms and agree to them for the installation process. To continue by checking the I accept all license agreements box. Then we click Next. Select Custom Installation. Select Custom Installation Windows Server Operating Systems only if you are installing the OS on a fresh server. Otherwise, if updating from the previous versions of Windows Server, choose the Upgrade. Install Microsoft Server Operating System and keep Files, Settings and Applications options. Since it is my first installing the Microsoft Server, I choose the Custom Install Microsoft Server options. After, the installer will begin to install the necessary system files. You will see when it is completed and the system reboots automatically. It may take some time. After the rebooting the system should immediately reboot and prompt you for an administration password. Enter this information before entering it once again to verify it and then continue. We give for the administrator our new password and then re-enter our password after we click Finish. Then our login screen will appear. To enter our password, we should press Ctrl plus Alt plus Del. Since my primary OS is Windows, the virtual machine won't see my Ctrl plus Alt plus Del press. So for this I should go to input, then choose the variant that we need. It is Ctrl plus Alt plus Del. Then we just enter our password and then enter to our system. Congratulations, you have successfully installed Windows Server 2022. This is our default dashboard of our Windows Server, and this is our local server window. The second task was to change our computer name and IP. To change our computer name, we go to computer name and click on this link, and then we just change our computer name to conserver1 and click OK. As you can see here, our computer name was changed. The next step is to add a remote desktop. We click on it and click OK and OK. Allow remote connections to this computer. To change our IP, we go to network connections, right click the Ethernet, go to properties and find our Internet Protocol version 4. It is IPv4. Click on it and choose then IP that you want, the subnet mask, default gateway, and click OK. The next thing we should do is to upgrade our system. For this we just go to our setup, settings, and click Windows Update, and it will update automatically and you will have a newest system version. The next thing is to turn off an firewall. By clicking off, we should turn off our firewall. To configure date and time, we go to settings, click the date and time option and choose this time zone. For me it is Astana. So let's start our assignment 2. In this assignment we should do a simple configuration of our server. The first thing, we should click configure this local server. After that we should go to this picture or to this step. It is called before you begin. In this assignment you should just do as it's shown in the screenshots, and by this we just click next, and then we should select the installation type and click next. In this step we should choose our server, it's con server, click next, then add features and Active Directory domain services. We click add features and we choose Active Directory domain services by clicking on the box, then click next. Also for the features we click Net Framework 3.5 features, then next, and this is Active Directory domain services, next. After that, for confirmation we click install, and it will install all the things that we choose and create an Active Directory. The next step is to configure our deployment. As we don't have any domain, we add a new forest and its name will be con.local. Then next, all the default settings we won't touch, just give a new password, then click next, also the NetBIOS domain name, next. We don't touch any pass because it's our first time. Click next, then we review our options, then click next. After that we just click install and our system will reboot again, and it will apply our computer settings. The next thing, we should add new user to our system. For this we go to the hold this pass, and by right click we choose new object as a user. As you can see here, I choose myself as a new user. Click next, I gave it a new password and click next, and this is our new object. Full name Kanat Rustembek and login name Rustembek Sabachka Contouch Local. And as you can see here, it is a new user in our system. So thank you for your attention, and it is all for my assignment 1 and assignment 2.